Hi, this is Tim with SmallScaleRC.com, and today we're going to take a closer look at Dromida's new brushless monster truck. Now, Dromida has been around for a few years, and in that short time, they've come out with quite a few small-scale surface vehicles. They've also come out with a number of quadcopters and FPV aircraft. This is my first experience with a Dromida surface vehicle, so I'm really excited to see what this machine can do. If it is anything like their brushed vehicles, I've seen plenty of videos and plenty of reviews on those. I know that those are very durable, very fast, and very fun. The brushless component should kick up the speed a little bit and just make this a really entertaining machine to go out and bash around and drive around in the backyard. Before we open it up, let's take a look at the box. On the front of the box, you see a huge picture of the monster truck. It's coming at you. It's got big, bold graphics. It looks really cool. I'm excited to see what it looks like once we open it up. The side of the box, another picture of the truck, front side. We're looking at it upside down. They list off all the different features, or they do some feature call-outs. Here's a side view of the truck and some additional details. Now, this is a ready-to-run model, so everything you need is going to be in this box, from the radio to the battery, batteries for the truck and the radio as well, and the truck itself. This also is a water-resistant model, so we should be able to run it pretty much wherever we want. It is four-wheel drive, and again, it's 1/18th scale. So, with that, let's lift the lid and take a peek inside. There really isn't a lot in the box, but that's fine, because what we have in here is everything that we need. Here's the truck. Again, cool looking graphics. This body feels very, very durable, which is nice. Sometimes you come across some Lexan bodies that are a little flimsy, or some polycarbonate bodies that are a little flimsy. This does not feel flimsy at all. Should be able to take a little bit of a beating and a little bit of abuse. We have our instruction manual, our batteries for our controller, which is right here, and some shock rings for making adjustments to our shocks, and our instruction manual. Getting that out of the way, we have a pistol grip transmitter, 2.4 gigahertz, 2-channel transmitter, reading some information on the website for the specific model. Under the hood, it does have a 3-channel receiver. Looks like we've got some trim adjustment knobs, nice steering wheel, foam grip, and then we've got a little box. I'm guessing that's going to contain our batteries and maybe any wheel wrenches or anything else that we would need. So everything is zip tied in here. Everything is nice and secured. I'm going to go free that. Well, let's take a closer look at this model. All right, everything is out of the box. Everything that we need is, well, right here. Not looking at the instruction manual right now. We do have the pistol grip controller, which we talked about before. It feels good in the hand. I'm very particular about my controllers, especially those that come with ready-to-run vehicles. This one feels very nice. It has a nice contour to it. Fits good in your hand, feels good in your hand. And again, we noticed some knobs earlier on, and these are adjusting the trim for the throttle and the steering. And we look back here, there's going to be a little flip-up switch. That's going to have our on-off and some additional adjustments. So reversing direction for steering and whatnot. And then our batteries are going to go in the bottom. Getting that out of the way, that little side compartment that we had noticed that had the charger in it, it's a USB charger. This model is powered by a nickel metal battery. It's a 1300 milliamp hour 7.2 volt battery. It's one that I'm familiar with from the Axial Yeti Junior Rock Racer. It's the exact same battery type, battery specs. We're lifting the body off of this model right now to take a closer look under the hood. It does have 4 very nice big bore oil-filled shocks. Again, we mentioned it's 4-wheel drive, shaft drive. The suspension feels very nice, has a lot of travel to it. Might end up hitting the bottom of the chassis on some big jumps. We'll find that out once we actually get it out and jumping. There are a few different adjustment points. You can realign your shocks or reposition your shocks if you want to. decent components here. The plastic, it's got some flex to it, but it feels durable. Tires feel good. They look big on the outside, but when you look at them from the inside, they've got a low profile to them. There's not a lot of cushion just with the tires themselves. So a lot of the suspension and a lot of the shock absorption is going to come from these big shocks. And as we just do some drop tests, you see everything kind of drops down and it slowly comes back up. So it's got a really good and just a nice smooth feel to it. So I like that. There you see our 7.2 volt battery, ready to go, ready to get charged up. And there's our little 3-channel receiver. Flipping it around, the ESC, and there's our brushless motor. And that's a 5300 kV brushless motor. Brushless is fun. Brushed machines are fun. Brushless is even more fun because you get that little extra punch, you get a little smoother performance out of it. I'm really excited to see what this machine can do once we get it charged up and once we get it outside. I'm going to go charge the battery and let's see if we can't get a little bit of run action in this video as well. Okay, so I had this out. It's fast. It's crazy fast. It's almost too fast for its own good. I was not sure how these tires were going to hold up or what kind of traction I was going to get out of them. The material almost has a sheen to it and a shine to it, and you can almost see it a little bit in some of these shots. But it grips well on asphalt. It grips well on grass. Our grass was a little bit tall. There was a little bit more spinning action than I would have anticipated from this, or would anticipate generally from this model, but we did run it on some asphalt. It slides beautifully, it drifts beautifully, it slides around, it'll spin its tires and then get traction and take off like a rocket. It is so fast. And again, it's that, there you go, right there, brushless power plant, making it so fast and so just lightning quick. Wow, I'm I really don't know what else to say about this thing. It's it's durable, very, very durable. We had one moment where we had to pop one of these dog bones back in. It tumbled. It did a couple cartwheels off of a jump, and all three of the wheels were spinning. One was not. Again, we just popped the dog bone back in, fixed it right up, and we were back at it again. I drove it a little bit. My kids drove it more than I did. They had a blast driving it, jumping it. We did forward jumps, backward jumps, drifted it, just spun it around, did donuts. The tires are holding up beautifully. I can't wait to get more time with this. I did want to point out a few things before I wrap this video up, however. The price on this thing, I did not mention the price on this model. It's $149.99, which I think for what you're getting is very reasonable. You're getting a rocket ship in the form of a monster truck. Looks-wise, it looks like, it looks like a monster truck. It's a little bit more low-slung, but it handles beautifully. It handles like, I would say, somewhere between a cross of a stadium truck or a short course truck and a monster truck. Again, that you can nail some really sweet tricks with it if you position it right. You can hang the back end out. 4-wheel drive, beautiful machine, speed demon. I'm just now just throwing words out because I can't. I'm still wrapping my head around this thing. You don't know really what to expect until you pop a battery in and punch the throttle. So we talked about the price, $149. You can get this at Dromida.com. You can get it, Tower Hobbies has it as well. I do want to thank Hobbico for sending this my way. This is a review unit. They were very kind and sent this to me for review. I'm a fan. Up to this point, I thought my favorite 1/18th scale vehicle was the Axial Yeti Jr. This thing is definitely giving it a run for its money, and I would love to pit those two machines against each other. Again, you're going to run a brushless machine against a brushed machine in that respect, but I think they have a lot in common, and I think they have enough things that are different and enough characteristics in them that are different to make things interesting. So, that's it for my initial thoughts on this machine. Again, this is the Dromida Brushless Monster Truck, 1/18th scale, $149. You can find out more information on that at Dromida.com, and you can also find more information on this model at smallscalerc.com. So I thank you guys for watching the video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up, give it a like. If you've not yet subscribed to the channel, I do encourage you to do that, and hope you do that. We'll have more on this model specifically coming up, along with a number of other RC models and RC accessories and upgrades and run videos and you name it. It's all RC all the time here on this channel. So until next time, my name is Tim. Thank you for watching, and we will talk with you later.